it's this is impromptu. This is just we're literally at 26 minutes past 11 at night on the 31st of December. I'm probably like 7 drinks deep at the moment. So I'm pretty hammered right now. I just completed Super Metroid. My first sub 4 hours, if you believe it or not. And I thought, fuck it, I might as well just make a video right now of me thanking a lot of the people who were able to get me here right now. So, first of all, I'd like to thank the guys at the VGP, FC Violent, Lord Butternubs, Creative Kofi, Zero, Pharaoh, Omar. It was just off of a fucking random chance that I happened to be on your podcast, FC. Because, the Jackal Slayer couldn't make it. Goddamn lazy ass motherfucker. He couldn't make it. But then again, he's also out there with his family. So, I can't exactly judge him there. But, it's because of that I was able to join your podcast. And a couple of times later, you, for some fucking unknown reason, wanted me to join your podcast as a full-time member. It will bug on my mind till the day I die why you wanted that, but you know what? I'm fucking happy you did. Happy I met all you guys. FC, because of because your abrasive attitude as far as saying what you really want to say. Kofi, for your staunch defense of the Xbox. Kofi, because of the fact that you're a fucking weeb son of a bitch. Zero, because you're a fucking Nintendo. Omar, because, you believe all them conspiracy theories, but you know what? The fact that you believe them makes me want to believe them too. And Pharaoh, you're just Pharaoh, man. It's enough to love you, man. So, just straight up shout outs to the VimG podcast for giving me a voice, despite the fact that some people wish I'd shut the fuck up. The next I want to thank is my brother from Sweden, Dark Vector. Back when I started getting my schedule on track, when I started actually figuring out what I wanted to do as far as streaming, he was one of the first people there. The first game we ever played together was on Killing Floor 2. Back when that shit was still in open access. One of the very few times I've actually supported an open access, a early access game. And Vector was there. And honestly, I would say that he was probably the main reason why the floodgates opened on a lot of people coming and starting to watch me. I could never thank Vector enough for all that he's done for me, and for all the shit that he's put up from me. Especially considering the whole fucking blame Vector shit. The patience of this man, the fact that he hasn't told me to legitimately fuck off, is testament to how much of a great person he is. The next person I'd want to thank I give thanks to going into the next year is Memology 101. This is a guy whose channel eclipses my own, but a person who I like to believe would consider me a friend, and I actually consider him a friend. No matter how different our content ends up being, or is, he's a testament to the fact that you can, despite the differences of opinions and views you can have, he's a person who proves that you can have a serious, meaningful conversation and strong friendship with, despite your differing views. He's given me shoutouts on multiple occasions, even though his audience might not like the content that I put out, or might not be their thing. He's always willing to go to bat for me and shout me out. And that's one of the things I always respect about him. And he's fucking amazing. And I hope him and his family are doing well. The next person I want to thank is, you'll fucking hate that I say this, Yuri Mickelson. One of the people who found me through Dark Vector was Yuri. Yuri has time and time again gone above and beyond helping me. Not too long ago, my PC decided to absolutely fry itself. And unfortunately, that would have put my whole streaming and recording thing on hold. But along with the guys at the VGP, AFC, Nubs, and Kofi, Yuri was there to help me out. I didn't ask for it. I didn't even hint towards it. But she was there to help me. And Yuri has been there as a emotional support through a lot of hard things that have gone on over the last 2 years she's followed me. I don't think she'd ever understand. I don't think she'd ever understand how much she's helped me. And honestly, I'd never tell her. The reason why is because I wouldn't want to put that much pressure on. But Yuri's helped me through some really hard times. And I don't think she'll ever know how hard they've been. Or how hard. Or how much she's helped me through them. But I hope she knows now. She's helped me through some hard times. And I don't think I could thank her enough. Let me just look back at this list. Next person I'd want to shout out is, Lightside Bill. Now, Bill, to his fucking credit, his audience doesn't fucking like me. But Bill has always been friendly with me. And has always been very cordial and always been out to shout me out. In fact, one of the times I think was when I was still playing Sekiro and Bill was drunk off of his ass like I am now. Thumbs up, Bill. And he shouted me out. Despite the fact knowing that his audience didn't necessarily like me. And honestly, it's thanks to him, like guys like Memology, that I've been able to hit over 800 subscribers on the cusp of 1,000. LSB is a channel that's growing larger than me, but still looks out for me, and I'll always be thankful. I think the next person I could mention is Tats. Like, Tats from Tats Top Videos. Like, Tats is a channel who is she's got nearly 750,000 subscribers. And she's talking to a fucking guy like me. I think that's one of those moments when you realize the character of the human being behind the channel, that the person hasn't fallen into thinking that they're bigger than anybody else because of the number of subscribers that they have. That they see the character of the human being behind the channel, even if they're a smaller channel, and that's what I feel like that's what Tat's done with me. Tat's found me through my other channel, and me and her, we're friends now, and that's because of the character of the person behind the channel is such a kind, loving human being, and people would question like, oh, yeah, you're just using this person because they got a lot higher fucking sub count than you. It's like, no, I would never fucking do that because Tats is too much of a nice human being. I'm too much of a person who would go out of my way to help people, no matter what. And with Tats, it's a similar situation. I don't want no thanks. I don't want no shout outs from her. I don't want no shout outs from anybody. I just want to do what I do and help people when I can. Whether they're bigger or smaller, I'll always try and help them out. Same goes with Tats. Tats is just an amazing human being, and I think she knows that. And if she doesn't, she needs to learn it very quick. Tats is a fucking amazing human being. There are a lot of people I could shout out in this video. But honestly, I think I've been drinking and rambling too much because it's now 20 to fucking midnight. So I'm most likely gonna have this up in the new year so you guys can see my drunken rambling. And like, people who know who I love and respect out there, they know who they are. Whether you're my viewers or people who are associates, you know who you are and you know how much I appreciate each and every single one of you. And honestly, I just think I'm going to end this video now. So I hope you all have a fantastic 2020. Take care, everybody.